10 and 1, says a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. See, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Right, so when some portion he come a few years ago and portion said, we found some money. That's a reflection of the illiteracy that is rampant in this country. Your leaders are illiterate because of you, what we are. So you are fucking illiterate. You see me? So you deserve them, yo. The scripture say, yo, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Your leaders are not wise because they do not fear the Heavenly Father. Matter of fact, they do not know the Heavenly Father. So because your leaders don't know and fear the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you don't fear or know Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, look at Israel, yo. Whenever a righteous king came over Israel, the people follow the laws and do what they're supposed to do. Whenever a wicked king come up, him set up wicked sacrifices, him set up temples to Baal and one or something, and the people just follow suit. The people just want to know, say, y'all lead them, they don't care how y'all lead them. You couldn't lead them to the slaughterhouse. They were going in one conga line and say, Lord for labor. That's it. They just want to know, say, I give them some curry goat and some white rice for more.
Alright, so Isaiah 30 and verse 12.
Right.
Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word and trust in oppression.
Right, our people despise the promises of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Here we are coming out telling you that, look here, you are not Jamaican, you're not African, you see me? You are the true biblical Israelites, the descendants of the righteous men of the scriptures, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see me? Our people were chosen by the God of the universe to be kings and priests. You see me? Princes and princesses, yo, are perfect people. This is what we are coming to deliver you, yo, the good news. For what? You despise this word. Why? Because we tell us you can't do certain things. Right? Because we've told you, stop them pork, stop them crayfish and shrimp and them thing there. Stop fuck people, woman. Stop commit idolatry. Because we tell you these things, you reject the promises of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because what? We are what? We are limiting your liberty. You are free to do any fucking thing you want, so therefore you reject the promises of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And you do what? You trust in oppression. You leave off from a kingdom and you hold on upon some man where oppress you, yo.
Sometime last year, you come to me and see me and ask if I put it on tattoo. So now, we explain it to him, you know what was our remarks after we explain everything? Well, God, I forgive us. As I said that, I just make and I say, yo, how people feel like say the most are obligated to them, yes, and that's a excuse. God, I forgot do this.
Motherfucking in Malachi 3, where we last the precept in. You see me? We have worked mournfully before you. What is the profit then? You see me? Because in a freedom eyes, keeping the laws is something grievous. You see me? It a limit them freedom. Them want to do any fuck with them want to do. And them lie, you know, look like them have a sense in us. Say, yo, I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to name what I want, I'm going to do what I want to do. And my pussy, I can't fling it anywhere. I got this left. You see me? And the man, them are going to say, yo, them can't fuck any man, woman, because them are shatter. You see me? Them are go shoot. And you know? And them sing about it. And the woman them sing about it and say, yo, the man don't know, so them are give it. Or them even sing boldly. You see me? Say, yo, them have 10 man for this, and each man a do that, each man a do that. You see me? Man a sing about them gathering and ray. All up in a witchcraft.
Man a sing say, woman to poison man. That's so far gone. In a discussion one day with some youth out of my community. And one of them a say, yo, better them a draw away. I whisper in a man woman ears and a draw a man woman than a man a draw away for them woman. You understand? But at the end of the day, when scripture say about that man, he might destroy what? One soul.
Hey, a nigga gonna say, yo, him a gallus and him fuck any man woman. Once the woman him born him done, it mash up. Oh, she could do that, hey, them gyal are wicked. You never know them gyal are wicked where they fuck an next man woman. You see that the thing, you know, our people, hey, The quote I love. You can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality, and that's why we are people, yo. We want to ignore, you see me, the fact that we don't have to do certain things. But you can't ignore the consequences when them come along, yo. You can't ignore them. So you have rejected this word, you trust in oppression, one brother.
Trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
Right?
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in an high wall, whose breaking cometh sudden at an instant.
What suddenly at an instant, yo? Just as the precept always explained, use the PT4 here. As a woman in childbirth, yo. You see me? She walk along, nice, and then boom, labor pain and lick out and nowhere, yo. You see me? This is how the destruction will come upon the people, yo. You don't realize that the trap is being set, yo. The legislation I get put into place to enslave you people, yo, and take away the so-called rights where they have all along, yo. You people don't realize that your freedom is being restricted more and more, and you're giving up said freedom, you see me, in the name of public safety.
Hey, just like this nigga with them to die from colon cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Panther star.
Yeah.
The Black Panther star. Basically, hey, check the comment board and Instagram and the comment board. You have one somebody as a boy, basically, they kill one black superstar. See? See? And one black hero, them kill one black hero. Plus, Alex Madia jump up and say, Wakanda forever. See? See that's the Wakanda shit then. Them the church, these people don't give no reverence to the Most High.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
consider the Most High.
Lord was right when him say, yo, these people were made to be taken and destroyed. Useless eaters, yo. This is what these people are, yo. If you are going to say, yo, these men are your heroes, your gods, some man we are pretend on a big screen, that man are your hero. You see me? When we have real heroes written up in the scriptures, yo, God. You see me? Real superheroes. But you don't want to hear about that. You see me? You want to hear about fucking Wakanda, something that's even real, yo. We are give something real. We are give something much more powerful than the idea of Wakanda. And show you people mindset, you know. But people want to know, say, there is something what belong to them alone, we're powerful. You see me? That's the idea of Wakanda what them love so much. It's a black-run country, and more powerful than the white country them. So them gravitate toward that. But here we are telling you something that's realer than Wakanda. Well, not realer than Wakanda. It's real. Wakanda don't real. We are telling something real. We are telling that, look here, you are Israelites. You are literally the sons and daughters of the living God. You see me? And you are made to be gods upon the earth, yo. And that we are telling you, know. We are telling, say, Wakanda pale in Wakanda can compare to the glory where the Israelite man and woman are going to be bestowed within the kingdom of heaven, yo.
And that's the gospel.
And that's the gospel, that's the good news. But you people reject it. One, because you're faithless, you can't see it, you know, they're right in front of your face. And two, because it limits your so-called freedom we have right now. The sexual liberation and the one bag of other liberation them where you get from the enemy, from the so-called white man. You've been seduced, you see me, to get a pale imitation of what the kingdom should be by the so-called white man. Meanwhile, him a try to live your blessing, yo. The so-called white man steady a try to get immortality. When a nigga just want the latest Jason put on him foot, yo. You've been duped, you've been hoodwinked, yo. Them paint this illusion over your eyes and have you run on a treadmill when you never try to achieve your blessing, yo. That was the whole idea from the beginning, yo. Esau was always about getting back that blessing, yo. Same of you and our suspended animation, yo. Falling off of these black superstars, yo. Falling off of Black Lives Movement, yo. You see me killing Jake all about the place to have you rioting, yo. Have you messed up in that mindset, not seeing the fact that these men are stealing your birthright, yo. Well, trying to steal your birthright, yo. And here we are telling you that these men should be beneath you, yo. You are the real superstars, yo. You are the gods of the earth. All you need to do is repent. A nigga don't want to repent. A nigga can't shed him pride, yo. Right? Because a nigga can't shed him pride, because a nigga can't come down low, he will never be exalted, yo. Never.
Hey,
our people being fed this liberty vibration so long that them feel and they refuse to recognize any authority.
Right.
Once it's not in line with their desires and what they want to do, them try to discredit it and account of authority.
Right.
You understand?
And the thing is, there's nothing new under the sun. The whole this idea of freedom of choice, free will and all that, liberty, go right back to Nimrod, yo. That's what Nimrod used to seduce the people of the middle Tower Babel, yo. Right? That's what the Greeks used in them Hellenism, yo, to seduce our people from the laws, yo. If you read certain books speaking about how the Jews them get caught up in Hellenism, right, are really that seduce them, yo. The fact that the Greek way of thinking